Well, welcome back. Project 1999 Red Server. This is Malkador the Bard, level 17, and I'm on my way over to Kelethin to get some new songs. I thought when I'm in Lacer Faydark, I might try to get the Crook Stinger weapon. That would be a great upgrade to what I'm using now, which is an axe. 6 damage, 31 delay. On the way back, I could stop over in Sister's Isles and I could just work on getting a purity belt, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. It's just an option of things I could do, but in the meantime, just ride the boat. Well, I'm in Greater Fate now. I bought some spells, songs. I bought Delissa's Locating Lyric Corpse Finding Song. I bought Kellen's Lament, which I believe is a lull. Sindel's Charismatic Carillion, it raises faction. I bought the Lullaby, which is the lull, so I guess that's the mez. But anyways, I got those spells that you can only get in Kelethin. And now I'm entering Lesser Faydark. So I'm here fighting some of the Minotaur slavers, Minotaur camp. I couldn't find Crook Stinger. I kind of gave up, to be honest. Felt like it was kind of dangerous. There's this roaming pixie thing out there, Brownie. And I ran into him, but I stayed out of range. But he's so hard to see and he's so small. I just don't even want to mess around and take a chance because I'm bound on Kinos. So I'm dual wielding now, raising my skills. The weapon doesn't begin to proc until level 25, which makes Nullhide Lariat kind of a useless weapon. If it began procking around level 10, possibly I'd use it. But right now it's the only weapon I have for offhand, so I gotta use it to raise dual wield. The only nice thing is that it's got 3% AC. These give me almost no experience at all. I mean, check this out. I have 0% experience in the level. I just killed one. Still 0. I mean, he's pretty easy to beat. But there's no way I can gain a level out here. It'd take forever. Let's see if I move up to 1% of my XP. All right, 1%. If I'd have came here about 2 levels ago, it would have been okay. But at least dual wield's going up. Hmm. Still 1% of the level. So you see these aren't even giving me but like 0.5% of the level each time. So I'm gonna leave after this. It's a long trip back. At least I got my spells, my songs. That's what I wanted. It'd be nice to get Crook Stinger, but I don't see how I can get it. Just have to be luck. I ran around, didn't see the Wasp, the name Wasp anywhere. I was more likely to die than find it, so time to leave. So I can go back through Gator Fay. So I am back on the right side of the world. Antarctica, I guess it's called. And I'm seeing these wisps all over the place. So I'm going after the wisp. I now have 1 greater lightstone in my backpack. So that would be a great experience to turn those in. The reason I haven't gone to work on the lightstones is because come on, I didn't have a good magical weapon. But now that I'm level 17, I do have a whip, which is pretty good. Let's see. And I can't, this doesn't have the range to do kiting. I mean, the range is so short. You can see here. Let's see if I hit him. Okay, I hit him there, but I'm so close to getting hit. So I need the next one with just a tiny bit more range. Oh, song ended, damn it. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. I'm running away. I'm not using silos. And so I'm not in range, okay? So you see, there they are. Boom, I hit them. But you see how the range that I have to be in just to get hits on them is literally like right on top of them. So let's get this off. Get the whip out. Get away from that spider. That spider does not leave me alone. So there's 2 wisps right on top of me. Ah, damn it. There's another wisp too over there. Oh, I'm talking to somebody right now too. I can't tell which one I'm targeted. This one here. Okay. Let's go to the Brusco's Boastful Bellows, which is the good. This has a good range. It says, according to the website, burned out. That it's got a range of 100. I call BS on that. There's no way that's a range of 100. It just doesn't feel like it. This has a range of 30, which is terrible. I mean, the range that it hits in is the range that you're in melee range. So I'm really not sure. Like, I've tested, I just showed you how close you have to be to get hit, to hit them, and it's in the range that you can get hit by. So I haven't really been working on it. In case you guys are wondering about kiting, I don't know if I'm getting lag from the server or what's going on. He says, that's great, I'm around your level range if you ever want to group up. I know it's mostly solo stuff though. There's apparently a pretty good bonus, XP for grouping day. So he offered to group with me, you know, kind of sharing that experience bonus you get for groups. That would be pretty cool. But right now it's 12:20 a.m. I've got to take my car in to get serviced at 8 a.m. Tomorrow's my last day off, and I go back and start my orientation. We're going to be doing some training on some electronic medical record software called Epic. So I have to be really well rested for that because I want to learn all the tricks you can with Epic software. I want to be an Epic Pro in a day. So I've got 1 greater lightstone at the moment, which is awesome. We'll go down. Oh, Legionnaire. Damn, he's a tough one. So this weapon sucks. It's got 3 damage. It's got a good 20 delay, but only 3 damage. So Charmander. He said he's about my level range, 14 enchanter. That would be cool. Excuse me. Drinking V8 splash. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, trying to keep these videos about 30 minutes long, and this is about 13 minutes long so far. So I'm gonna try to get a few light stones and take them back to the Karanas. Just want to make sure no Legionnaires are sneaking up on me. So I should probably twist this a little bit. 3 and 2. Oh, get him before he fucking freaking bears. The experience is pretty poor on these. They're green. You can imagine, not even 1%, even with the experience bonus. So I killed 4, got 1 greater and 3 burned out ones, and there's another will-o-wisp. So let's go ahead and get that one. Put on our loot, string it up, and we'll go work our way over to that last one. So look at this, guys. Even on Red server, P99, you can get groups and duos if you're looking for it. And the cool thing about it is, yeah, there's only about 60 players online, but you can do an OOC, looking for group, server, server wide. I think I'm ready to fight that thing. Put on my whip. We're gonna, oh, I'm attacking myself. Shoot. That was so dumb. Let me reply to him real quick. Get this guy up here in this hill. Don't worry about it. Damn. Come on, you Wisp. Let me find a safe spot. All right, we're gonna fight him up here. Oh man, I got double. how to get a Wisp ad. Alright, I'll reply to him after I take care of business here. I'm getting beat. I start out with really low hit points. They're stunning me. Damn, I'm taking a lot of damage. I might be okay though. Once I get it to a one-on-one fight. Shoot. So the problem I have is this bellow song likes to push back. You can see how that one I'm attacking is getting further and further away. See, I'm not even close enough to hit him, but he was hitting me. Okay, let's... Damn it. That was the slowest weapon swap. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to give up on this stupid fight. That was sloppy as hell. Let's see if I can at least... Okay, now we're going to swap on our guitar. Store some life while I'm running from him. Then I'll get a chance to reply to Charmander. Oh, shoot. Get moving. I'm not good at multitasking, guys. And it's the end of the day, so I play terrible at the end of the day as well. So I just have enough time to... Fudge! Missing notes. There we go. We're going to pull them over here closer to the zone line, and I'll finish off these two. Watch me get 2 burned out stones for all this work. So the problem I had is the bellows pushes them back. And so at some point I wasn't even doing any damage to them. All right, I'm going to run over to this wall and turn around and fight him again. By that time, I'll have enough hit points that I'll be okay. Yep, that's good. Put this on. This is some embarrassing gameplay. Oh, one's dead. Still haven't even gained it. Yeah, I'm the kind of guy that loots in the middle of fighting. Jeez, can't even target him. There we go. Alright, let's get this guy dead and gone. Give me a light stone. I deserve it. So it's good to be able to duo if you're having trouble getting some weapons. So that's your light stone. Like, oh yeah, I ran all the way to Kelethin to get the lull spell because I was trying to get the Dragoon Dirk and I can't get it until I can lull one of the Dervish Cutthroats because I can't handle a 2-on-1 fight unless I was able to kite. But I've tried kiting with my songs and it just is no good. Just to be able, and I've tried doing strafing. I know how to do it the right proper way, you know, with silos on and but to get in the range where the chords of dissonance work, I take hits and I take backstabs. I mean, I get right to the edge where I have to be and it'll still hit me from that far away. So I'm thinking I'm dealing with some kind of server lag issues. That's my opinion, so I could probably try it again when I get my next damage over time spell, or dot spell. It's got a little bit extra range, just 5 more extra meters or yards or whatever it is. When I get that one, I can try it again. So just letting you know why I wasn't able to get the Dragoon Dirk yet. So the option is go back to get the Dragoon Dirk or go turn in these light stones. Let's go get the Dragoon Dirk so I can get another level. I'm afraid I might even die trying to go through high pass hold. I barely made it. I didn't take a lot of hits, but there was a huge mob of orcs waiting for me. So we're going to run back over to North Row to gain this next level. Hopefully I can get the Dragoon Dirk while I'm trying to gain this next level. And if so, that's going to help out tremendously. After I get that, my next weapon upgrade I want is going to be the Polished Granite Tomahawk from High Pass Hold. So that's sort of where I'm at. Let's get some run speed going. We need some fast speed here. Okay, so Charmander says, nice to meet you too. Looking forward to more videos. Cool. So I'm even meeting people on Red server. So I'm telling people that I don't recommend Red server unless you're okay with less player interaction. But even with a small community, you're going to meet people. You're going to get chances to group with people, duo, and yeah, and I mean, if you're worried about getting ganked, just don't carry a lot of coin on you. And find somebody to duo with early on, I guess. But I often check the zone who and see who's here. There's hardly ever anybody here. Yeah, I'm really low on life, so I'm going to ignore the Kodiak. But that would be some decent XP. The Ghoul I could even fight. I can fight the Wisp, except for I'm not going to get any good experience until I'm turning into light stones. So I thought maybe if I had a better way to kite, I could kite a bunch of those things on Erud's Crossing. That would be kind of crazy though. I don't know how people kite with this kind of lag, because I remember doing it back in the day, and I would do it without any macros. I would just like 2 2 3 3 2 2, and I would go back and forth between a silos and a dot spell, or point area effect spell, and I would run in circles, and I would zoom my camera out to like a different camera view and I would just do circles around them. But I never had a problem where I had to get so close to them where if they hit me, they would hit me just to get in their range. So I thought, you know, I couldn't remember what spell I used to kite with, but it must have not have been this one, or somehow it's been nerfed, or the range, server lag, something's going on. But I used to play without good internet connections and never had problems with kiting before. And I did this before YouTube was a thing. I never saw videos on anybody doing it, so you just figured it out. And so the way I figured it out was just trial and error. And I remember picking it up pretty quickly. It wasn't that hard. And my few trials of doing it on P99 has been kind of frustrating. So I don't know what's different. I can't imagine it's my skills, because back then, no one was really that good at the game. I mean, people are so much better at video games these days than they used to be, honestly. I remember I joined a group in Carnor's Castle, the entrance of Carnor's Castle, with my bard. They asked me to join them because they didn't have an enchanter. So I used my Mez spell. And they pulled like 3 or 4 things, and I was the crowd control guy. So I had a Mez spell. And so it had a pretty good range. I would target it. I didn't have any macros to say mezzing this, mezzing that. So I remember I ran up ahead on the bridge, and as someone was pulling one, I would kind of target one, I would mez it, and then I would run back with silos on, catch up to the puller, and then I would mez another one. So 2 of them wouldn't make it to the group before the others. And then I just kept those 2 mezzed, and then I ran back, got another one mezzed, and I was basically cycling through 3 different things, trying to keep things mezzed. And they were like, and it was so kind of stressful to do it, because I would target with my mouse, like, you know, it's real, the targeting system sucks on EQ, so you have to be like really on top of it. So I was cycling between mezzing 3 different things at the time, and they were really impressed with my mezzing. And then I was like, yeah, but that wasn't any fun. So I was like, I have to go now. So I left the group because I didn't want the huge responsibility of trying to be crowd control. And that was really my only big group scenario with Bard, was being a crowd control guy at one time. Another time I joined a huge group, it was probably like the goblins underneath Hype Keep or something like that. And I was just standing there with instruments, and I was just twisting the mana regen song and the heal song, and then like some kind of party song, you know, to help out with like attack speeds and stuff. And I was just standing there with an instrument, cycling through different songs, and I didn't actually engage in any fights. And I'm like, this is pretty cool. And that's how I wanted to group, just to be the guy that just was a support role. I didn't want a huge role like crowd control. Like, come on, man, I can't crowd control anything. I'm a lazy player. Okay, so I finally made it back. We'll see what's there. But it's super late right now, guys, and I have to get to bed because I have to go take my car to the dealer. And if I go to bed now, I'll get 7 hours. No, I'll get 6 hours, 6.5 hours, less than 6.5 hours. And I need sleep because after tomorrow I have to like start up school. But we're going to come back and I'm going to work on these guys. And of course, that's the big bad dude right there, Dorn. I want to get Dorn and I want to get these guys, but now I have the lull spell. I think I can handle it. So we'll get rid of the mez. I'll put the lullaby song on. I think that's the lullaby one. But let's also check one other thing. I have a charisma song on. Let's try the charisma song because I want to see how much charisma you get. I don't even have a wind instrument on me, so we're going to see the effects without a wind instrument. My charisma right now is 88. Oh, that's not how it works. You have, like, it'll lower. So he's apprehensive to me. Let's try him. He's still apprehensive. See, now he's indifferent. He went from apprehensive to indifferent. I think you can use that probably for turning in some quest rewards. Let's see. He's ready to attack. He's still ready to attack. It probably works better with the wind instrument, of course. So let's try. Dorn is apprehensive when I use the charisma song. It says still apprehensive, but you saw how it changed this one. This one changed from apprehensive to indifferent. Pretty cool, right? There, now he's indifferent. So, so I could basically walk in front of him and he wouldn't attack me now. That's cool. I guess he wouldn't attack me before either. Okay. Well, the thug would. Thug doesn't like me. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I didn't get a lot done. I ran all over the world. We met a person named Charmander over here. Level 14 enchanter. Offered to duo with us, but I got a bunch of spells that I needed. And now I'll be able to farm the Dragoon Dirk that I really need for my upgrade. So, see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a great Juneteenth. Well, actually, by the time this goes up, it'll probably be way after it, but it's June 19th right now. Goodbye.